changes.
Dear participants, I'm informed that this forum gathered over 100 young leaders from more than 20 countries around Africa, thus making this forum to provide an opportunity to youth to connect, collaborate, exchange experience, meeting with donors and development partners, and foremost to be inspired to do more on your country. And as a young leader from successful speakers and for other development partners and the OSIEA. Specifically, I believe this forum will serve as a learning approach and needs assessment for you to understand youth priorities, how best to support and work with young people. Let me hope that the future projects initiated from this project will focus on the real needs of youth. I would like also to give one of the saying which I've been using in most of the youth fora I've attended, that they are saying, if you are not handsome at the age of 20, and if you are not strong at the age of 30, and if you are not rich at the age of 40, and if you are not wise at the age of 50, then forget it's all over. Dear participants, in conclusion, let me reiterate the government's commitment to continuing working with all partners in addressing youth issues in the country. And before I conclude my remarks, I would like to end with my remarks with the Latin saying, which says, "Pertuelunt he et pertuelunt he, nane qual ego." The literal translation of this Latin saying is that if those men and women could do it, why not us? So it's possible that everyone can make it, especially we young people. Now, with these few remarks, I declare this Youth Leaders Forum officially opened and wishing you successful deliberations of the forum. Thank you, Father.
And that day before I was born, all the countries were already given names, including this country, Tanzania country. The people of Tanzania were very, very kind. They never knew the word no. The kindness was known in other distant lands. Strangers came in numbers to this country, some were coming and some were going out. Some were coming and some were going out. All this was to show the kindness. And before the sun could turn its mouth, unaona kama kuna bia Kiingereza lakini sio kama nakijua ni kitalini kwa lugha. Sasa cha mwisho kabisa ambacho nataka niwaambie kama viongozi ni lazima watu msikilize kuliko kusikia. Wengi tunasikia lakini hatusikilizi.
I can change. I can defy the history of who I was, and I can make change for the community. And this is just one story of young people, but there's so many others that you're here today, and I want you to tell you again, you should defy the history. Defy the history of who failed before in your family. Defy the history whoever that started something in a company or the organization and failed before. I want you to start afresh. Defy the history of whoever tells you that you cannot do. I can tell you, when we started this forum last year, when we did it for the first time, there was that small, tiny voice, which is a very crazy one, that tells you, you know what? This hasn't been done before. Are you crazy? Do you want to do this this time? And you want to ignore that voice and follow the other voice that tell you you can't. So again, the message is defy the history.
When you sleep hoping you wake up in the morning. It's not magic. There's something in you. We just need to take that and administer it to different parts of our lives. And I wake up every day with a clear knowledge that each day is a transaction, and that at the end of that day, 24 hours of my lifetime would have been taken away from me. So the question I ask myself is, what do I take out of that day? How has that day led me closer to my goals? So what you're doing now is not where you're going. The things you think you've achieved now is not where you're going. If you saw me 6 years ago, I thought I was doing something great. I was doing the Future Awards. We were recognizing young people who were doing amazing work across the country. I was engaging with a few ministers here and there, a few CEOs here and there, young people. But now, as I'm engaging with world leaders, and I'm 31, if I continue with the way I have continued, what do you think I'll be doing at 32? What do you think I'll be doing at 35? Where do you think I'll be going? So you haven't even scratched the surface with the way you're doing now. But you must be a master at it. People talk about chance and how people are lucky. But I like to say, chance multiplied by 0 is what? 0. If you're not prepared, if you don't have value, no chance, no luck, nothing can multiply your situation. You've got to be doing something. You have to be prepared. Whatever you're doing now to lead and create impact, keep doing it. The trick is to ensure that you pay attention to the times and you adapt your work to the times.
There is no issue with technology and implementation and usage. The main issue is for the people themselves. Because remember, when you solve a certain problem, there are some people which you are going to take them out of the business. Those are the people which are going to fight back. Those are the people which they are going to push for the government to follow the local or the old way of regulating stuff.
Those advice to the government: remove tax to early stage companies, put together policies that eases the process of registration, attract international investors, build networks at home to support local entrepreneurs. Results to government. And leave everything to play around the way they want to play around themselves. And you try to find innovation, how to tap into that political value chain. You will always survive. Just know when to laugh, when to keep quiet, and when to comment. Join you in this important event. Important in the sense that it involves the youths of Africa. Not all of them, but their representatives. Now, when you get an opportunity to talk with the youth, who are the future of this continent? It becomes a very important and sacred kind of event.
So we hope what started here should not be ending here. It should go further and further and further. Let's use the network that we've been building here for our beneficiary on the ground. So I would say thank you so much, and I hope to see you up and up always. Be blessed. Thank you.
He is going to give out an award to the best lady who was the best in engaging in social media. And her name is... What's her name? Really? Hi, Given. Her name goes by the name of Wangechi Kiambo. Please, a round of applause for Wangechi.
Steadily, calmly, sometimes you'll get tired, relax a bit, start on it again. But don't give up. Keep up the fight, and tomorrow will be a brighter day. Thank you so much for coming. I wish all of you safe journeys and take back greetings home from Tanzania. And know that you're always welcome here. We love you and we are rooting for you. We are the people in the stadium saying, score that goal, score that goal, score that goal. Let's go back home and score that goal.